Disruptors uh, are loved generally after they've gone off the scene. Now that Steve Jobs is gone, people love to talk about Steve Jobs. Uh, right now, your current disruptors, your Zuckerbergs, your Bezos, your Musk, and others, they're loved in some corners, but they're hated so much more because their thoughts represent an end to some systems. Um, Steve Jobs, I think the iPhone killed so many industries. So, do you think people like having their industry burned to the ground and they're going to love you? People will fight for systems. Sometimes people had 20 years in building a system and many years of proving out that system by handbooks, textbooks, guides. They were lauded for their system. And here comes a guy or gal with a new thought, and you disrupt their system overnight. Many times when you're a disruptor and God's given you a new way to do things, please know that you're going to get your share of hate. New thought is fault. How about this? A prophet is not without honor, save among his own, except in his own household, land, country, and everything else. You know why? Because you're in the system, and if you're a true prophet, one who foretells and foretells, most of what you got to talk about rejects the system. Who wants to hear someone speaking in to the system, speaking in to an era, speaking in to a way of thought, speaking in to what I've championed and what has made me what I am? But a true prophet speaks against systems. Please know that those inside of the systems are going to fight you. I worked for a large company in the deaf care space, and I spoken in to some systems, maybe a little before my time. Maybe they didn't like it coming from somebody that looked like me, but I'll be doggone if I wasn't spot on. The industry has pivoted. It disproved all your handbooks, all of your guides, all your thoughts, all your thought leaders overnight were made obsolete. And now this company who still buys into the old system now finds itself scrambling to find its way. God himself is a disruptor. God told the children of Israel after they walked through the years after they had walked through the Red Sea, commonly called, after they had passed over and the waters congealed and allowed them to walk over. He told the children of Israel, remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. For behold, I will do a new thing. God reserves the right to do a new thing. And when God gets you to do that new thing, please know that those of who protect the old always has a protector, warriors, armies, conquerors of the old, that you're coming with the new will be attacked. And you wonder why they shun you, and you wonder why you can't fit in. It's because you're coming with things against their systems that they built of old. Maybe God has put a new thing in you. Christ had to fight his worst fights against the religious order of that day because he brought a new way of doing things. They thought he was fighting the law, but Christ just came to fulfill it. So look, you're going to be a disruptor, and I know it's a buzzword in this age. Please know that your love will usually come after you're gone. I don't care how many innovations. LeBron James showed the NBA a new type of flair when the NBA and most of its fans were still stuck on Michael Jordan, who's long been gone from the game. LeBron has more hate, probably, than any player of all time. It's because people are still protectors of the old. Michael is gone. I know it's the shoes, but Michael's gone. But he has to, everything he does is prejudged. But one day, somehow, LeBron has used being a disruptor to put himself way ahead of the game. So look, disruption comes with its cost. It comes with its toll. It has its place, but it also has its price. So look, please know there will always be protectors of the old. When God gives you a new thing, please don't expect to walk on flowery beds of ease. But if God gave you the call to bring something new, to disrupt, to show another way of doing things, you do what God called you to do, no matter what the toll, no matter what the price, no matter what the sacrifice may be. God always has a new way of doing things. So disruption has its place, but remember that disruption also has its price. This is golden. Bishop G.E. Patterson ended his life as the leader of a national church that in times past had fought him greatly. So he had new thoughts, and those new thoughts and new ways of doing things will be fought. So you got to do what God's called you to do. If you bring disruption to the marketplace, it may make you quite rich, but it's also going to make you quite hated. God always has signals of a coming era, a coming move, or his new thing. Don't be so well adjusted to the old that you can no longer herald what God's got coming. Be blessed.